Bill 33 is legislation that critics say is about enforcement and not inclusion. And so parents and educators have come out here to Queen's Park with chants and signs and singing, saying that the Ford government should be investing in education rather than finding ways of bringing handcuffs into school hallways.
Fund our schools, fund our communities, not policing in schools.
The Supporting Children and Students Act was tabled in the spring, and part of the bill includes a requirement for boards to work with local police services to provide them with access to school premises, participate in school programs, and implement school resource officer programs. Organizers of the rally outside Queen's Park say the legislation does nothing to bolster students' education.
We know that what we need is to address the root issues, address the root causes by addressing the social and structural determinants of health and equity.
The School Resource Officer program has been controversial and criticized. In 2017, the Toronto District School Board scrapped the program after a survey found teens felt like they were being watched or targeted.
This bill doesn't just erase names on schools, it erases trust, it erases healing, and it tells young people that their voices don't matter.
Data, though, from a number of teachers' unions show that there has been an increase in violence in Ontario schools since the Ford government was elected in 2018. But critics say that is due to cuts in the classroom.
It is the direct result of the lack of supports for our children in our schools. It is the result of the frustration of needs not being met every single day.
Bill 33 will also give the province what is being described as authoritarian power over school boards. The education minister has also previously threatened to get rid of elected trustees.
And what we're seeing is a bill that imposes control and takes away the trustees' ability to ask those tough questions, to represent our communities in the way that they elected us to do so.
As for having cops in schools, a spokesperson for the education minister tells City News school resource officer programs help foster positive relationships between students and law enforcement, ultimately making schools safer, and that consultations continue when it comes to bringing back the program. One police agency doesn't appear to be on board. In July, Toronto Police told City News that they would not be bringing back school resource officers, but would rather engage with schools only when invited for presentations or when responding to calls. Now, Bill 33 hasn't passed yet, but there's likely to be much more debate on this legislation inside the legislature. At Queen's Park, Afua Baah, City News.